All right.
And welcome back, everyone. So as soon as we said that we were going to be back in 20 minutes, instantly things worked again, which was the best result, I think, in my opinion.
Oh, dear.
So, only bad side is that we did come back to quite a bit of a difference going on here. We do see that they do have 7 kills up against us. Oh, and they took another dragon.
I like the ward in the middle of the lane there. That's an interesting play. I kind of like that.
Yeah. Do you think that was meant to like throw people off their rhythm?
I have
just
no
for
idea
laughs, or do you
what
think
that
someone
would be there
panic
for.
placed it? My bet is on panic placement because I think that's funny.
I just think that's a funny place to have one.
Yeah.
So where I'll always have vision. Let me place a word there anyway.
Mhm. Also, some fun facts for you about Kent State. Runis is our only returner from last year. So once again, they are our top lanes are our only returners from last year. They actually used to be our junglers, so they have the same thing that GreySwag had, where they were originally a different lane and then moved up. Ooh, okay.
Spider had to use flash to get out of there.
Yeah, just hopping on out.
Oh, Jinx rocket coming in.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
a hit,
good
Runis.
hit on Runis. Okay, we've got the stun off on.
Not a ton of damage, but it was definitely something. Enough
yeah.
for Runis to be surprised there.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, dear.
So we got hit with the void itself.
Oh, boy.
That's actually my ultimate.
Oh, yeah.
For when I need like a second to remember what happened on screen, but unfortunately I also have memory issues, so I no longer remember what was happening.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's got a little bit of a debuff thing. I'm trying to patch it up with the updates, but that's okay. I am hearing some positive screams on the other side, which is a good indication that we're doing something good.
I feel like that's the screams of the damned.
I was gonna say it is also sounding a little bit.
Oh, Poppy. Oh, no.
I was lying to you guys. It was panic.
Just opens back up.
Yeah.
She's like,
poor
something good's
Poppy.
happening, surely.
Something good. It's now a good time to mention also that Al Calamity is a challenger player,
Yeah.
which I don't talk about rankings much, but that is the top ranking, isn't it? I think it is. I have the rankings somewhere in my notes. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Wow.
You know, good for them. Tom Kench. That is interesting that Tom Kench is the lowest level, though.
Tom Kench, easiest, I think he's playing support. Tom Kench.
Yeah. Yeah. Just not built for that right now,
Tom
maybe.
Kench is definitely character you can get the challenge with.
Right on.
Pretty viable
Nice.
in a lot of situations.
He just eats like the actual people playing until he wins.
I think it's just
Ooh.
his sustainability is just really hard to deal with.
Yeah, Runis, I don't like you on this side of the turtle. That's weird.
There's some GreySwag. Looks like goes there to help, but not exactly. Runis goes back to the other side of the turret. Alright. Mid lane, we got 2v1 here in mid lane. The control, well, the ward in the middle of the lane is gone.
Yeah, it probably just ran out of time.
That's a shame. There.
Yeah, maybe they'll put it back. Maybe they'll put it like slightly to the left this time to really spice it up there. Oh, poor Mawtea went down. And then it looks like GreySwag getting some really close to turret. Okay. Good usage of that turret there. Back it up just enough that if Runis was going to continue, they're going to have to take that damage. And they're like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If you're not going to follow through and complete it,
It's like, Rudigou will have this bit of an angle here. They want to get out of that jungle.
yeah, I'm almost wondering if they had done like a swap between mid and bot lane just to like get coverage over here while Spider tried to clean up bot lane a bit more. But we are missing a good amount of the game.
That is true.
So
And there's also a there may not be a 9k goal difference between the teams.
9k, 11 kills, 2 dragons, but who's counting? On the bright side, I'm having a good time.
I made William.
You do,
I
yeah.
like that. I like that name.
No, it's a solid name. Alright, we got Rudigou just chilling, doing his thing. Love it.
What looking past.
I like a calm little moment before we get back into the chaos
Rift Herald's
of the
there.
Rift
Looks
Herald.
like someone's already there.
Jinx
Oh
Rocket.
my Grace.
Grace. Oh,
Oh,
no.
it's Tom Kench.
Oh.
Oh, that's a Tom Kench. Only 2 immediately.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
So, make that 12 kill difference, but that's okay.
Not bad, but it does look like Rift Herald will be taken by Kent State pretty quickly.
Yeah.
There's a dragon.
And I'm also seeing those turrets just continuously
Maybe
falling
CMU
down.
will want to go for that dragon mode Rift Herald.
It'd be really good too. But
there's a lot of wards around that dragon though.
yeah, just both sides.
Kent State will. Wow, they really don't want William around, do they?
Okay, good use of that. But now it's
Kane.
oh,
Let's see,
and then
William.
I'm seeing is that 4
Oh,
people
Jin.
from Kent State coming
Oh
in?
boy.
Yeah.
The Galio ult.
Oh. Unfortunately,
Jin
that
ult.
was a
Who's
really
gonna
good use
snipe?
of that Galio.
Jin hits 2 shots. Not bad.
Yeah. We're kind of just
Yeah,
a
Rudigou's
little
gonna have to
yeah,
play a bit
safer
conservatively here. Oh, and then there's a Rift Herald.
there.
Well,
You know, because we wanted a 4v1 for sure. And
it's
unfortunately, that
there's
is-
that turret
yep.
going down.
Another turret going down. That is all the bot lane turrets. I don't think.
It's like GreySwag might get. Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, no way, that
Oh.
thread of the needle like that.
We.
That's a bit tragic.
That's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to come back to at all.
Oh no, GreySwag's in the river right now. That's right. Okay. A lot of Jin traps scattered throughout CMU jungle now.
Yeah.
Watch your step. Maybe by a sweeper or 2.
Yeah, I'm seeing them channeling. Getting off to the top, maybe just doing like some
Maybe
final
they can
items.
get a Content shoot, but not.
It looks like they're kind of
Down
backing
on it.
it. Just letting him get that channel.
Get back.
Yeah. I think all of them
Oh,
are
he had
just
the berry
gathering
back,
items
too.
really quick. Yeah, because all of them returned really quick.
Yeah, they had that buff there, the Rift or Herald buff. Just out of there.
Oh, and no one was even paying attention to Runish just slowly taking down that area.
This is definitely doing a split push.
Mm-hmm. They said, oh, everyone else is getting items? Don't worry about it. I'm chilling.
He's 2 levels above GreySwag right now, top lane.
Yeah, and also just the highest level person on the game right now.
Yeah. It looks like
Showing their experience very well.
our Jinx is only level 9 compared to the level 12 Jin ADCs, so that's a bit of a,
Yeah,
bit
a
of an
little
issue.
different. Just
That might
just
explain why the Jinx rockets have not been doing the most damage here.
Yeah, and it looks like we're just going for an all-out brawl now, which there goes poor Spindle and a turret. It looks like right now we're just a little under-leveled, not quite as into the game. Yeah.
GreySwag rushes in only to lose a quarter of his HP, and then he's jumping out of the woodwork. Okay, but he gets punched back.
Yeah, GreySwag kind of just retreating back, maybe just trying to heal, get an item really quick.
Yeah.
Or at least heal, but it looks like it kind of just gave them room to like get that final inhibitor going over there. We've got the one up on top still.
Interesting that Jin built the edge first. I kind of see it. I kind of see getting the crit first or anything else.
Yeah.
Unless he built Collector first, he's just rearranging stuff. It looks like he built the edge first.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Voracious formed. It looks like on top again, if I'm looking at the minimap correctly.
I wonder if that shows what happened to GreySwag.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm beginning to
stuff
think
there.
it's giving a bit of a hint that a lot happened. And it looks like Kent State is going to be quickly dogpiling on that Otacon, for lack of a better word, because that is just absolutely just four of them throwing themselves in. It looks like the Galio stayed mid to keep the distraction going. Which is really smart because that way people can't just immediately come in. Content also made their way down because they're like, yeah, I'm probably needed more elsewhere because it seems like there's Otacon. I'd really love to see what's going on down there.
Yeah.
Looks like now
That's a big rocket. Is that going
doing
for it?
their best to defend.
It's not hitting anybody.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, there it comes.
Null 5. Show up top lane. Ready for Poundin or 2. Zyra ult. Doesn't seem to do much there. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
oh, poor Rudigou's gonna go
Oh,
down if they're not careful.
Oh,
Oh,
processor. See, he takes one out.
yeah.
Rudigou's very
There
low
goes-
in the back here, but he just looks like he wants to walk up still.
Yeah.
Jarvan, our chivalrous, is dead.
Poor chivalry down the drain. You know what they say, you just can't find it anymore. Why? 20-second respawn. Alright, and it looks like there goes... Oh.
Might also be a
Yeah.
level 13 enemy team. Level 14 Venus over there as well.
Yeah, and it just looks like they're not even letting people go back to heal. GreySwag kind of like going between defending them or their lives or trying to make any impact. But unfortunately, there was no room for impact to be made because Kent State has already taken match 1.
Alright.
So, okay. Grey wasn't actually the one taking most of the deaths. I feel bad that we assumed that now.
Looks like bot lane wasn't able to.
It looks like Grey was actually the only one who was not dying too significantly. Which I'm wondering then why it like formed up there unless it was like people had like roped around, like come around to top and then like got messed up, or if it was just damage traded was more so equal like up there and it was just like that overall score.
I could see that because Jinx and Zyra are pretty squishy compared to
Yeah, like there was just a lot more like actual damage trade off and all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the end of what we saw of that stream.
5 minutes of match.
Yeah, it was a good 5 minutes. I do think we're going to go on a quick break now while they're setting up for round 2, and hopefully when we come back we will get a full game this time and League won't hate us.
True.
But yeah, so we will see you guys after a short break that hopefully doesn't last as long as this last one did. See you guys then. All right, and welcome back, everyone. We are once again going through the draft pick, and I like that Tom Kench is immediately banned by us.
Yeah.
We are terrified of that man.
That is necessary.
Oh, and they got rid of Gwen again. I just want to see her.
Corky. Ooh. Okay. What did Corky do? Damn.
Yeah, and then the Nocturne and the... I keep forgetting her name. I know she's new, and I know...
Aurora?
Yeah.
The bunny chick, yeah, that's Aurora.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's like the little bunny wizard lady.
Yeah.
And I always forget her name past that because I'm like, I know she's one of the newer ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, yeah, that's good enough.
I think she was right after Smolder, but...
Yeah, she was after Smolder, and anything like past Smolder in my head, I'm like, that's old. Oh, we took Jin.
Okay.
We said, hey, what if it's our turn?
Now we got a creep.
Just per chance, you know? A little bit of Jin.
Oh, look at Wukong.
Is that why we banned Wukong last?
Maybe.
Or had we banned him or the...
Yeah, we banned him.
Yeah. We knew.
He was like the last ban, I think, for us.
Yeah, they said, get this guy out of here. But now they want him back. So that's kind of cute.
We got one more pick. Let's see who they decide on here. Varus. Okay.
Okay. Familiar faces yet again. I do like a casual Varus. And then it's up to us to decide who do we want next, and we'll find that out in just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think would be funny to see them play one time? You know, like those randomizer selection things, like ARAM?
Yeah.
I want a competitive tournament where it's in like the actual like Summoner's Rift, but it's all ARAM.
Oh, Mumu.
Okay. I am seeing
the worst
Zero
part
again.
about the ARAM thing though is you can really make something gross with it.
I've had some very lucky draws with that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have to use my shuffles. And then I've had ones where I got hit with the Yorick.
Mm.
And now, I'd seen Yorick a good couple times at this point. But one thing I hadn't processed back in my, because this was, my first month of touching the game, which means I was probably only on, my 6th game yet.
Yeah.
Yorick, you gotta get in close to actually be useful.
Yeah.
ARAM, I can't get close easy. I need to be at a distance. I need to be like a Misfortune in an ARAM, not a Yorick. I got called a bot. They were like, who let a bot into this? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm just new. I'm level 4 or something.
Yeah.
I have no excuses, but I also have no comprehension of what's going on.
Yeah.
I think I had no, I think 20 deaths is underestimating it. It was rough.
Yorick is a lot of minion.
Yeah,
management.
I couldn't figure out how to utilize them.
You gotta get the goons.
I was just kind of spamming buttons a lot, and I was going, wow, none of this makes sense to me.
Shit.
Which was kind of cool.
I think I played him once maybe, but I'm not exactly sure. I think I did.
That ARAM game was the only time I touched it, and I couldn't do that anymore. Also, it looks like we're getting a couple more things, and we've got our Nico again, and then they've got their Rise and LeBlanc. Final bands, and wow, they just really didn't want Zoe around. That's okay.
We didn't want Galio or Shyvana again, so we're kind of forced in Kent State to make up a whole new comp here.
Well, we banned Syndra, not Shyvana.
Oh, that's not Shyvana.
No, they look a little... I get it.
True.
It's a very small screen.
You got Jace. Okay.
Adam Sandler!
He is back.
Welcome back, Sandler. Oh, familiar faces.
Kent State's last pick here is Poppy. Well,
they took her from us. Okay. They said, you took Jin? You take your Poppy. And you know what?
2 big hammer users we got on either side.
I respect a hammer. I love some of the skins that some of these characters have. Because have you ever seen Darius's basketball skin?
Yeah, the Dunk Master Darius. That's a good one.
Yeah, doesn't he literally just have a whole hoop?
Yeah, he's just got the entire basketball hoop.
I don't know why, but that makes me I love that. That makes me giggle every time I see someone use it because it's so commonly used. Because it's so silly, and that's perfect. All right, and it looks like everyone's kind of just hopping in to get everything started again. Because now that we've done the pick bands, we get to go do the pick bands.
Yeah. Because we like doing them online only to...
Yeah, double the pick bands, double the fun.
Yeah.
Making sure everyone has the characters that they need.
Mm-hmm.
Works out well. I have only really seen Zyra so far.
I like that none of these like characters in this top row are really like... Okay, well maybe three. Three are relevant to the pick bands we got here.
It works out.
3 out of the like, what is it, like 20 champs that could show up? They were on like the pick band.
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing.
was like, there's a lot more than 20, let me tell you.
Yeah.
No, yeah, on that screen, it's like you barely see them. It's like you gotta start scrolling.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how, like, well utilized that pick band site is, but it seems that they like it at least, so that works out for them. Because, like, personally, I think if I had to, like, scroll, I'd start to go nuts. Did you see when do you play Valorant?
No.
Okay, me neither, but I can still talk about this. So, on Valorant, they had this thing that they changed a while ago that, like, confused me because they added, like, a scroll wheel, like, thing. Like, they changed how you could pick the agents where instead of, like, the full screen, for a while it was, like, just, like, a scroll thing. I think they got rid of that already. I don't know. I don't touch the game.
Oh.
But
I
it
thought
was, like,
always, like
everyone...
the bar at the bottom with all their pictures.
I think the bar is a thing now.
Oh.
I think it's changed. I also might be, like, just completely out of marbles right now. But I remember they changed it, like, at least for a little time. Mm-hmm. And everyone was so confused because there were less than 20 characters and there was no scrolling actually happening.
Oh.
So they were like, why do you have it set up like you need a scroll bar?
Oh, I see.
When there's nothing to scroll here. And, you know...
I noticed that in, like, Marvel Rivals, too, they got it kind of like a big circle. You kind of got to, like, move along the circle to see each, like, character there. I never understood why they did that.
You know, that kind of reminds me of, like, how you... Because it's, like, can you play that with controller?
Yeah.
That's probably why it's, like, controller-based, because, like, I don't know why I'm holding a controller, because I'm just... But it's, like, I remember there would be, like, a bunch of games, like, on, like, the Xbox and all that, because my brother would play that.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's, like, you would just have to, like, keep circling down.
Yeah.
And I think it's, like, kind of, like, based off of that, probably. That's what my guess is going to be.
Yeah, maybe.
I've never played Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
I think that's probably where it came from.
I always thought it was easier just in Overwatch when you just had, like, everybody's there. Right at the bottom, you can saw everybody.
You want him? He's right there. Pick him. That one right there.
They were always in, like, the exact same spot. You always knew where they were.
Well, what if you get a new person? Do they get added to the bottom, or is it alphabetized?
It's always alphabetized. Yeah.
Okay, so if someone ever gets added, it moves it.
Moves it, like, slightly, yeah.
Okay.
Depends especially on the role, too.
Yeah.
Because I think
like
supports have, like,
yeah.
the smallest box because they have the least amount of heroes. Damage is the biggest.
When you play, do you have to, like, pre-select and then it shows you only the options that can be played for that role?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you pick, like, damaged only...
Here, you can pick anyone in your role. Like, I could play a Mumu technically in any lane. Yeah. It's just a Mumu is probably not going to be good in every lane.
I think if you do click, there's, like, a selector type of thing at the top for League. Just tell you who's the best in
they've
this
got recommendations
of
here's how you should, and some of them pop up in multiple roles.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I can play Morgana jungle if I want.
Yeah.
I've tried that. First time I tried that, though, I didn't know you needed to have the specific, like, spell for that. To get the smite.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't click smite. I couldn't play jungle, and they were like, you said you wanted jungle, and I'm like, I did. We have no jungle now. Where do you want me? And they went, nowhere. Go be jungler. And you know what? I can do nothing. I can do nothing.
Jungler, no smite. New
jungler,
meta.
no jungling, you know?
Yeah.
It's okay. It was like one of those like little like because I'm under level 30, so it's like they didn't expect anything out of me. Eventually, top lane just got a free support that like all I did was stun people, and that was it because Morgana. Morgana Q got maxed out immediately.
Oh yeah.
But that worked out.
Like probably the best, yeah. Because I know like if I play Xerath, he's a decent support and he's also decent mid lane.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, although people don't like playing against Xerath, they'll say things in chat if they see me pick that character, so you know.
Oh, okay. Things that we are not going to repeat on this.
We cannot. And they shouldn't either, because Riot will find you.
Riot will be sad.
I'll find you and report you to Riot. I don't know.
I will find you, and I will tell Riot that you're being mean to me. Mm-hmm. And that's how it goes. That's just how it goes. Speaking of how it goes, it looks like we finally have everything set up properly for who will be playing, in which role. So we'll have a cute little Adam Sandler sent to go fight a little Yordle.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the Clash of Hammers up there then.
Yeah. Will Adam Sandler get to beat a purple little troll? It's like a Smurfs crossover, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to say this, and it's my family loves the movies.
Yeah.
The Sandlers, as you will.
Yeah.
There's one called Pixels.
Oh. Yeah, Pixels. Yeah.
And now I really want a second iteration, but it's League of Legends based. So I can solely I can be like, see, this is just Jace League of Legends is Adam Sandler from the real world.
See.
It's purely for that, and it's like.
What if they did you just did live action Arcane because Jace is in Arcane. You just have
and
Adam
they have
Sandler
to cast
Jace.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Okay. See, but the thing is, would Adam Sandler do his thing and just be Adam Sandler in his role, or would he actually have to act? Because I feel like if you're going to take Arcane, which has become pretty popular, and you were like, oh yeah, let's make a live action. We're gonna have higher expectations, and we don't want it to become Sandlered.
Yeah. On the standards of a Netflix live action remake, I would be interested to see how loose they let him go. Should he get cast in the first place?
All right, you can have 30 minutes total throughout the entire season to Adam Sandler up. And if you go even a second over, we're gonna get the Darius in the basketball master skin, and he's gonna come out with the.
I think the last thing, I don't think I'd like to see a live action Yordle. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that'd just be really iffy.
On a scale of the Sonic movie, how it originally was making Sonic look to how Sonic looked at the end, how do you think a Yordle would fall on the scale? This is bad Sonic, and this is good Sonic.
I don't know. It depends on how much budget they had, I guess.
I
feel like it'd be in that
they
kind
can
of
get around here, but if the bad budget, oh Lord.
I feel like it'd go in that kind of uncanny valley where the Detective Pikachu movie was.
with Mr. Mime kind of
vibes.
Yeah.
Because that movie, yeah. I like the movie, but I look at some of the Pokemon, I'm like, man, live action reptilian Pokemon, I don't like kind of looking at all the scales and everything. You see a live action Charizard, you don't think about how it's a scaly dragon, but then you see it in live action, you're like, oh.
I didn't watch the movie. Did they have a live action Charizard?
Yeah, and they have a live action Magikarp, and it's really just it's wet. Well, I mean, of course, it's a Magikarp, but it's just it's a fish, of course. But it's just
Fork in kitchen, fish is wet.
Yeah, you kind of just look at it and you're like, man, I don't know.
I'm going to have to write a note now to be like, hey, what did the live action Charizard look at? Because as soon as we're off of stream, I will be looking that up.
Because I like Squirtle and I love Blastoise and everything. And then in the movie they showed him being real cool. They worked with firefighters and stuff to help him put out fires. But at the same time, you look at the Squirtle, you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Or the Greninjas in live action looked real gross because they have their tongues wrapped around their necks.
Oh,
and then
they made the
kind of
tongues live actiony.
Yeah, it was, and then.
Yeah. So on a happier note, we're in the game.
Yeah.
We made it, guys.
It's
we
actually
didn't
working
get
this
voided.
time.
I do see that the Wukong is a different player.
Oh,
so,
you're right. Oh, I can't read that.
if I hadn't seen them on the roster, which that might have been because I had seen them marked as the captain. Actually, no, I don't think that person was listed where I had been looking. I might have just been looking at old data or something.
Oh, okay.
Or just alt account. It might just be an alt account actually.
Is this the real Wukong?
That might just be Wukong himself.
I'm not gonna out myself with. I actually don't know.
Were you trying to figure out if you knew how to pronounce the characters?
No, I definitely do not know.
I think there was one time that I was I had seen in advance that I was it was they're non Latin characters. Is that what it is?
I guess so.
And I learned how to pronounce only that name.
Uh-huh.
And then I realized that was for a week the only week that I wasn't even there.
Oh. Wow.
And I was like, oh.
Looks like GreySwag's getting a little aggressive for top lane, trying to keep Runis on his toes.
Yeah, and you know what? I really like that. Oh no.
Oh boy, shoving him into the corner.
Yeah.
He's gonna do his best to flashes into death. Unfortunate. Well, maybe okay.
We spoke a little too soon, maybe. But
we saw
that's
that
okay.
bot lane was having a little trouble last time. Maybe they can perform a little better this time. See how they. Although they are already kind of pushed back towards tower, it looks like even with the aid of extra minions with Zyra there. As usual, Jin's counting the 4 as he goes.
I am seeing that Mawtea's kind of just like walking around, not really assisting, which.
Oh, they're not supposed to.
Well, usually what I would do as a support, and I don't know if this was like actually an.
Where was Rudigou? Oh, he was in our jump. He was in CMU. Oh dear. Okay, so Kent State's in our jungle now.
Yeah, everyone's in our jungle.
Ah.
When I play support, one thing I try to do is to get the minions down to at least half health for the ADC so that they can get the kill and the gold.
The thing with that is support item can sometimes just insta-kill minions.
Oh, okay. Mine wouldn't.
Yeah.
I was like very cautious about how much I would touch them. Like once it gets to half, you don't touch them anymore.
I gotcha.
But that's what I would do. So maybe I'm just like using my own because everyone always just like don't kill them.
Typically you use like the little, see how Zyra has like a blue orb around her right now. Once it gets to 3, you kind of just insta-kill a minion. People would typically use it for cannon.
Yeah.
Because that's typically the hardest one to gauge its health.
Yeah. Well, right on. It has also been a while since I've played, so that's a big one. I have noticed that so far Mawtea has used.
Rudigou coming from behind there, and oh, jeez, Jin's already down.
Yeah.
Bot lane, okay, but Mawtea was able to get away.
Yeah.
Chill under tower a little bit.
Okay, and we did get a kill. Thank you, Spindle. I do like William. I'm gonna take a moment.
The purple guy's out of here. That's nice.
Goodbye, purple guy. We know what he did in '87.
That's so true.
You know, now that we say that, I will say Rise does look like he could have done that. This just is the day of me typecasting League characters, I think.
It's just purple. Yeah, it's kind of. Evil.
How do you feel about pizza shops, Rise?
Bears. I bet he loves volleyball, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you just think he likes like a top hat? He looks like a top hat kind of guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like yellow bunnies, maybe a little bit too.
Maybe. Well, they did ban Aurora though.
That's true.
We'll come back.
Late again.
Listen, they're having a good time.
I like the ward. Oh, it looks like a mid-game here.
Interesting.
Doesn't quite get Spindle.
Root to a root. We're just rooting everyone.
Spindle's a bit too quick for the mid-game.
Yeah. Very fast on their foot.
Isn't able to see the ward around them though.
No, that's okay.
It's a little funny to me that it's just there.
You know, it's almost kind of an interesting placement because it's right on the barrier of where they would, like, it would go over to our side, too.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I kind of get it. It's like, triggers in the area once they're passing it, right? They cross through.
Ooh. Wow. GreySwag knocked out of his mid-Q. Venus there, that's interesting.
And they're just looking a little hammer.
Yeah. GreySwag.
Oh,
man.
Little too hammer happy. No.
I don't know if you want to stick around there, GreySwag. You might have to get
Great.
out. Just give up this wave. Yeah.
The only thing I worry about,
Ruinous might try to take advantage of that.
Yeah. You gotta at least be like back under a turret or something.
GreySwag's still chilling around here. I'm not sure exactly what he's
doesn't want to give up
for.
the.
Maybe trying to get the minion wave, or
doesn't want to like give up all that gold and all. I think.
Oh, and Lukong getting the already.
Just not even bothered.
At that level, wow.
There goes that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see
We got the dragon. I'll take that. That's probably why we were completely uncontesting it.
Support. Winning game. On top lane. Wow, alright. Al Calamity going up to top lane for that. Wow.
Al Calamity said, I'm gonna do what I want to do right now. Which I think, honestly, Al Calamity's probably put on support because they can just rotate wherever they want to at this point, especially being at a challenger rating.
Yeah.
They're just going to fill in wherever they have to because they're like, I have the skill to fill as we need. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Jin getting a couple
Good
shots
push
here.
up there.
Looks like Rise has his ult.
Yeah, and this is
Ready
an
to
interesting
teleport
one. I
anywhere
think
he
this is like the
wants.
first time I've seen us like exceeding on levels first. Probably.
Kong coming over the bridge.
Oh, Kendahl, no.
Ult.
Go.
Okay, but
Ooh.
he takes out William in the process. Not
You know
bad.
what? Eye for an eye, and I'll take that one. I like that usage, Spindle. That's good.
Rudigou just trying to get the camps, trying to keep on pace with Wukong here, but he's still a level down. Not ideal, but it's not too bad yet. I don't think.
No, when it's below the 10-minute mark, it's usually like, I don't worry too much about levels, but once we hit 10 minutes, it seems to skyrocket in differences, and that's when you gotta start worrying.
Yeah, like that. GreySwag just
Ray, you got.
interesting strat he's going with here.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Trying for something there.
Okay. I think he just wanted to go. Maybe. Oh, okay.
I think
never
he's trying
mind.
to lead in like a false channel trick or something,
I don't know.
or is just a little indecisive.
I feel like he wants to get more money for item, but at the same time, he's
Like it's realizing, oh, I need like
Wow.
20 go. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, calamity.
They use,
Brutal on that one.
used for that ignite. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, and I do see Wukong coming around.
Wukong
Oh,
walking in.
no.
The turret's distracted and will
Doesn't even care. Just goes right for the throat.
Poor Jin collapses under tower there.
Yeah.
To the 3v1. Not much. Oh, Rudigou.
Rudigou,
Low
where'd
now.
you
Look at that.
going?
Look how that happened. GreySwag looking to get this this wave here for free.
Yeah.
Unless he's gonna try to fight Rudigou, which is a little bit of a risky business.
They're both very low, but
Looks like he's calling Rudigou to come up and maybe help take out Rudigou, but Rudigou seems to be showing up. Maybe not. A little indecisive. He's walking back. Okay.
Rudigou's kind of just going.
Ah, GreySwag. Rudigou know?
I think-
Does he know?
I feel like they're both like doing that false channel.
Oh, well,
GreySwag
Calamity
just-
might know.
Gray?
GreySwag might just want it back right now.
Oh, because yeah, they worded that middle one hoping.
Oh!
Oh!
Not
Good
bad.
hit.
Not bad. Oh, spin.
You know what? Go for that damage that you
GreySwag
can.
might.
Gray's going for it. Not sure with the clone.
Oh.
Oh. But it was so cool. That was such a cool moment. I like that.
Ult on the Jin, and the Jin's taking
Oh.
so much damage. He's gonna try to fire back with his own ult, and doesn't look like he's hitting anything with
No.
that. That's.
Did get the space though. Forced him to back up for a second, but okay.
I live for the
Just-
applause. You will die for it.
He lives for the applause.
He does. Unfortunately, he needs to like.
I like that particular line was so clear.
Yeah.
Right
I think
after
that's
he
like the
missed
most
ult.
clear line I've heard all day from that.
Looks like GreySwag's back up the tower, but it's like Wukong and Poppy are taking the grubs right now.
Yeah. And this is about where you're starting to.
GreySwag will take a peek at them, but you can't really do anything about it, so just back up.
Yeah. Venus isn't even worried anymore. They're like, this is uncontested. Let's just leave Wukong to it.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
It's just so like casual now at this point. Like
Mhm.
they're just chilling. And just like
Some
that,
more grubs for you.
yeah. Got the void grubs. Got a dragon. They're kind of just another dragon.
Yeah, another dragon. Okay.
Rudigou's near it.
So you have
Clearing?
a dragon? Wait, what's the emblem there for? They have
I
one?
didn't like seeing El Calamity in our jungle again.
Oh. Looks like Rudigou is on our top tower right now, actually.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
looks
bit
like
of an issue.
cause
Oh, Calamity's dominant. Good to know.
Thanks. Thank you, League. Oh, Dragon's just sleeping. Dragon's chilling, living its best life.
Yeah, it's a hex tech.
Not the important thing right now. The important thing is indeed
I think
that.
the fact that 2 towers are about to go down, that might be a little more important. Oh, going through the wall, Rudigou. 3v1, I'm not sure how much you want
off of
this
that
fight.
tower, but level
Mawtea
7,
coming
not
out,
the
but-
move to get in there right now. Was good to get back out, but unfortunately
Oh.
now we've got attention on them.
Surrounded. And Rise teleports in. Oh dear.
Yeah. And just like that, we did kind of offer ourselves up on a plate. Spindle's a little antsy, does see a lot of people coming, but
little
understands
bit
to
unsure.
hover back under that tower for now.
I don't know about the 3v1 Rudigou was going for there.
Rudigou didn't really pay attention to the sheer amount of levels that they had on him, especially. Being level 7, and none of their team being below it. Like, none of the ones who were over there were lower than 9, I believe.
Yeah.
Numbers game, when it was already a 3v1, just wasn't going to add up well.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Meanwhile, it looks like we still stay pretty up in bot lane, but we haven't lost a tower yet. But we're getting down there. We gotta be very careful.
Top tower was taken.
Turret plating
Yeah.
will fall soon.
Mid tower. Mid outer tower at least.
Yeah.
And Dragon. To be taken
Yeah.
as well.
Not even. I was just gonna let him have it. I was like, you know what? I'll say it when it pops up.
Oceans bring life. I'm still not sure out of all of them what that one does specifically. I know the fire one
Ocean
spawns
does?
like the little speed things around the map and stuff.
The ocean one restores a lot of health. When a lot of damage is taken.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Funny you asked that. I had that.
That's good to know. Oh, looks like
Yeah.
Mawtea might be getting dove under the tower.
Yeah, it's at the point where the health damage taken by the turret just doesn't matter when you have so many people around to give
Jim
damage.
can't really help out.
Yeah. They're just taking that turret out, and the moment it's down, these two have to run.
Okay,
Oh,
but
it looks like we've got something going on up
rescue.
against.
Spindle.
Take out Runish. Just get a. Oh, come on. So
Come
close.
on, you gotta snipe one of them.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Ah.
Oh, got them away. Kept us from, like, dying there. Would have been cool to see them go down.
You don't wanna chase that? Chase 2 people really low. Okay.
I think our confidence is also a bit low right now. We do have a lot of things going on, a lot of things going down very rapidly.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the difference between both our kill differences and our goal is rapidly increasing every time we mention it. So it does make sense that they're getting a little antsy and wanting to back, because this is what they're seeing over and over is, hey, things are going a little wayside right now. Let's get some room to breathe. But unfortunately, that's not really a good play to keep backing when the other team is constantly pushing into us.
Yeah.
We did need to take that one. Oh, poor Rudigou. Yordle down by Yordle.
Bit more of a push into the base here, but Kent State.
Yeah.
Bottom tower.
Oh my god, that poor tower. I feel like I watched half of it go in a second.
Couple grubs. Yeah, we'll do that too.
They were hungry. Just like little moths eating on that one shirt you were trying to find in your closet. It's just gone.
Yeah.
There's so many things in it now. Oh, unfortunately, very good a hit by processor.
Skewers here. 2 for 1 with a couple hits. I believe Rift Herald is there, and looks like Wukong might go for that right now.
Where the rift is, so too is Wukong.
Where the objective is, Wukong will be there.
Eventually, we turn into the objectives, though, and that's when things get more problematic.
That's definitely true. The Crystal's here trying to farm camps. 2 levels down from Wukong. And,
Yeah.
not terrible.
Doing his best.
Runis is at level 12.
Runis is kind of. Runis and Maine Williams are both level 12 right now.
Oh wow, Rudigou stunned mid 2 there. Surprised that was even able to.
Main Williams is like, I'm waiting for like 1 minion.
Poppy really is just a anti-CC champ, doesn't she? There's no moo coming right at you like, nah.
I'm just ban hammer.
Yeah, knocks you 20 feet.
Oh, poor Spider.
Boy.
Spider's currently like our strongest level-wise at level 11.
It seems to be pretty common.
Yeah, Spider just has a good way of keeping out there. Very hype.
Doing their best.
They are.
Doing their best on mid lane. Doing their best.
That's where the goats come from. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha. William now at level 13. Boy.
So you say that, but so is their Poppy.
Oh, yeah.
You see one, and then you turn around, and the other comes right up with it. It's just like a little duo going on over there. It's the purple guys.
Has static shift.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm interested to understand why they chose that out.
Yeah.
Normally when I play Jhin, I would normally take a Collector or Infinity Edge. Maybe Rapid Fire Cannon even. Static Shiv is definitely a Jinx option, but I'll trust the judgment. I'd just like to know the reason.
Just a little curious.
I wonder if it's for wave clear, because not too many people on our team here have great wave clear besides the Mumu.
All right, on.
I'm interested about the static shiv. If we can pull up the items, I don't really know.
Let's be friends forever.
It's just very interesting to me.
Yeah. Interesting. We're kind of looking around, trying to see what's gonna happen next. Oh!
Oh no. Rudigou.
Dragon going
Rudigou
down.
doesn't know.
Rudigou might also be quickly. Oh, wait!
Oh, okay.
Only person
Get
that
out
they
of there
had a
while you
higher
can.
level on, but gave just enough time for old Runis to come storming in with that ban hammer.
Oh, alright. Williams teleported in.
Oh!
Nico ult,
Rudigou,
maybe you
please.
can save.
Oh.
No.
Rudigou down. Everyone just showing up.
Oh, this is audio effect.
And that's how I know it's not just my headphones.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
I thought it was my headphones. I was like,
I was like,
oh, a little spicy.
static in here.
And unfortunately, it looks like everyone's going down. Adam Sandler's back already, and so will the Mummy be in just a moment.
Yeah.
But they are not quite. Where are they? Oh, there's Jace. Just Grey's kind of like everywhere, but where he needs to be for a second. But that's okay. I think.
I don't know what he'd be doing if he could do anything.
They're trying their best, but unfortunately, Kent State tried a little harder or just had that dog in them a little better.
Yeah.
Because with a 2-0 against
What's
us.
that Poppy moving around?
But with 2-0 on us, Kent State has won against CMU for the day. Oh my God, Poppy!
Oh man. Wow.
Only 3 kills,
8 kills
but
on
that much
El
damage.
Wow, look at that.
Also, LeBlanc, El Calamity, having like the highest damage in KDA, but also being the lowest level, does prove that level isn't everything. But then again, Challenger ranking kind of does mean a lot to me right now.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah. Level
Definitely,
doesn't mean much when they can work around that because they just are like, I got this.
I think that's definitely a first for us here, going up against a challenger player like that.
I do think before that we have like maybe had a Grandmaster once. I could look back, but that's a while ago.
I remember maybe a Grandmaster.
I think I remember seeing the word Grandmaster like on my screen and going, "Oh, that's a big word."
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's a title right there. That's a high
big
rank
title.
right there.
But yeah, so that was a really interesting game. It was nice to see the full match this time and see the build up of what was happening. I hope that next time we don't go against a challenger because there was a lot I saw that like they've been like constantly doing really well for this game so far, like just this season so far. I've really liked like they do try to go for a bit more aggression.
Yeah.
I think sometimes they could use a little more.
Yeah.
I think sometimes they could not throw themselves into a 3v1, but But overall, I do like that we have a lot more confidence going in compared to last season.
Yeah.
We're a little bit more sure of what's going on. And speaking of confidence and throwing ourselves in, I do think I'm going to want to pull in our jungler Rudigou for our interview today. See what's going on in their head a little bit.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so overall, I enjoyed watching it. Once we figure out the client
Got to
issues.
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. What were your final thoughts on it though?
It was interesting. I saw the bot lane was just really tough with challenger support. Might have been the least impactful role they could have played, but man, did it feel like the most.
But at the same time, it does
impactful.
make sense because they were. If you're that good, you can go into any role, and their goal was then to just act as everyone's support.
Yeah.
So they're like, top lane needs a little bit of a boost, and jungle, you focus on your objectives. I'm gonna gank.
Yeah.
And then they do.
Swap in with the Wukong jungler was just sweeping objectives whenever he wanted. It was just wow. Look at him.
Look at him go. Fire fists and all.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, so hopefully the next game goes a little bit more on our side. We are going to be going on Saturday, actually. It'll be, I have it written down. Saturday the 1st, we will actually be going against Western Michigan, our rivals.
Ooh.
That will be at 3 p.m. So everyone watching, we will be back for that in just a few days. But otherwise, if you had nothing left,
yeah, we'll get our interview going in here real
we'll get
soon.
our interview going, and I will see you guys back in a few minutes.
All right.
Here we go. Alright, and welcome back. Once again, I'm Violet, and this was our jungler for the day, Matthew.
Hello.
So I've just got a couple questions for you to get today. We did have the issue of we couldn't see the first half of your first game.
Right.
So going into that game, actually, how was your
first
mental? Yeah, just the whole match today in general. How was everyone's mental going into that? We know we started off on a loss so far.
Yeah.
Did that have any impact on you guys?
I think it kind of did, but we're a really positive team. So
Okay.
we always try to find things that happen good in the matches and things that happen bad, but always try to look at things we could improve on and things that did go well.
Okay.
Even if we lose, we always try to find the positives in the matches.
All right. Could you give us some context actually of what was happening? Would you say for the first half of that game? How was that looking for you guys? Because when we came in, it was right around the 12-minute mark, I want to say. So it was closer to the end than not. So if you could just give us a little context, how was that going for you?
For me, it was a little iffy because I cleared all my jungle camps, and then I ran into the enemy jungler and down in bot lane when there was a big fight happening. So I had to back off, try not to die to get gold. But
Yeah.
so I had to back, and then I kind of got off tempo a bit. So I kind of got off time with a lot of stuff. I think that's kind of where I started getting behind the enemy.
Yeah. We did notice that there'd be times where you'd come back and you'd be clearing camps, and we love that you were focusing on it, because a big thing that a lot of junglers will do is that they'll just kind of eventually dismiss their camps and then not even pay attention to those objectives, which they're still very necessary. For the record, and I want this to be said so that when he watches this video later, he'll know. Is he your team captain?
Yeah, he is.
The team captain is enjoying watching us and peeking in and making little faces into the screen. So when he does it again, he'll get to enjoy this video later. But no, I do like that you keep going back for the objectives and all. I know timing can be very tricky, and people like to blame, like, oh, if the jungler didn't do X, Y, and Z, and like when the stars and moon align and like everything's
that's what it feels
fixing
like.
my vibes.
Jungling is just like, you have to be in the right mindset for it.
Yeah.
You have to kind of just like be thinking about the entire map at once instead of just like your lane and like a few
like what do you need? Where are your timers? What big things coming up?
Exactly.
And like where are the other people?
It's a lot.
Does
to
someone
think
need
about.
to get ganked?
Yep.
You've got a lot on your plate. So I guess for my final question is, moving forward, what is your primary focus, especially when our next game is going to be up against our rival?
Oh yeah, definitely to be more clear about where I'm going and like when I want to fight, or like when I'm going in on certain things, because sometimes I'll get really like just like ready to fight and I'll just go in without saying anything, and I think that's a little bad.
Communication is definitely a very big one, especially on a team-based game. Yep. Well, right on. I look forward to seeing how you grow throughout the semester, and I'm sure that people will love to see how we do overall as well during the season.
Yeah.
But until then, I will see you guys back on Saturday at 3 p.m. against Western Michigan. Let's beat the Broncos, you know?
Yep.
But yeah, have a great day, and I will see you guys then. Bye.